Afternoon, Wilson.
Good afternoon, Najma. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Maybe if you could tell us the ruling.
The judge, Justice Enoch has just issued the ruling, and Stephen Ole Ntutu, the senator, they have just been released on a 500,000 shillings personal bond.
Wilson?
Najma?
Yes, and what are some of the political implications? Because court leaders turned up in large numbers, including court leader Raila Odinga. Who else was there?
There were a couple of leaders here. One of them was the CR senator. The CR senator was here, and Ababana Mwamba was also here. But we do not want to speculate as to what their intentions exactly, what exactly the intentions were being in court today, apart from probably just showing their solidarity with those who are being accused. But then again, it was a packed courtroom. The mood was a bit calm. There was no sign of tension. So the proceedings just went on fine until the judge issued the ruling. There was a bit of an interesting discussion earlier on, because the director of public prosecution came in personally and said that he does not oppose the issuance of bail or bond to the accused person. And the reason he gave was because of the ongoing chaos in Narok town at the moment. So that elicited a bit of a discussion because he issued a couple of directives where he said that the condition for the issuance of the bail, one of the conditions was that they should not engage in any demonstrations and ensure that they keep peace in that county. And that led to the judge giving a directive where people went on recess for about 20 minutes before he came back and issued his ruling.
Wilson, you spoke of tension earlier, that there was no tension, but there were reports that the case was moved to different courtrooms earlier on. Why was that? Pardon? There was a report that the case was moved to different courtrooms. Why was that?
There have been hundreds of people here in Najma. The courtroom was packed and they had to be moved because they could not fit. Everybody could not fit in one courtroom. So this just prompted the officials to move them to a bigger courtroom, and even that courtroom was still packed. I got this information from one of the security guards who said that some of those spectators had come in and insisted on going in with their rungus and machetes, but they refused because that was going to be, of course, was going to be a security risk. That was not going to be allowed.
And maybe winding up, Wilson, was there any mention of the people who died in Monday's chaos?
One of the issues that the defense has brought up is that the prosecution is trying to connect the death of the two people who died in Narok to the people who have been accused. But the defense says that those are two very different cases because the investigations are still ongoing. So there is no way right now to connect the death of those two people to the senator and his accomplices. But then again, it was a very interesting case, Najma.
Yes. Now, thank you very much, Wilson.
All right, thank you very much, Najma.
Thank you very much. Wilson Mburu there, and he will be giving us the rest of our stories, that story in our subsequent bulletin.